Okay, good evening. If you've got a question, please raise your hand and we'll try and get around as many as we can. Who wants to start? Ollie, you want to start? Gentleman there, please. Thank you.
Frank, you said this game was a must-not-lose game. So how do you feel coming away from the start with a point?
Happy to a degree. You come here to win a match, obviously, but you respect the opponent, respect the Champions League, and how tough it is, and respect a stadium like this. We saw that it was a really tough match for us, but it does keep it in our hands. Now it's on us in the last game at home to Lille, in whatever way, depending on the other result that's coming now. So that's a positive, and there were positives and negatives out the game, but that's a positive.
Matt?
Frank, do you sounds weird because you were leading with not very long to go, but do you feel slightly fortunate that you got out of here with a draw because they had an awful lot of chances?
We both did. Both teams had incredible chances. We had one in the first few minutes. We had numerous ones in the first half, so did they. Maybe their chances are more clear-cut than ours at times. So I wouldn't say I feel fortunate. I mean, in terms of did I love the match? No, I didn't love it, because there hasn't been many times this season where I've had to say we kind of got away with that. And today was one of those because they missed big opportunities. I can probably think of one game in particular, it might be Leicester at home earlier in the season. The rest of the games, we've either won them or got what we deserved, or I felt we deserved more. So that can happen in football, and the important thing then is, have you got character to see through to the end? And maybe we've deserved the slices of luck we got at times tonight, but I won't take away from the fact that we've got to score some of our opportunities. It could have been 5-5, 6-6, one of those games.
Hi Lampard, Fernando Hernandez for 10 years. Good night. I would like to ask you about what is your opinion about the result of this match?
It was a very unusual match because of the amount of opportunities, good opportunities for both teams. So we have to be happy with the draw because we gave away too many opportunities. Valencia are a good team, and we should be better defensively than we were today. So I'm happy with the result. It was a really tough match.
Can I just check on Tammy Abraham? Because we heard he had to go to hospital after he went off on a stretcher.
I'm not sure if that's true, but he's in the dressing room now, so I don't think it is. I think the word at half-time was it looked quite severe, a bang on the hip, a strong bang. And then the word after the game, it might not be as severe as we first thought, and that's as much detail I can give you.
Hi Frank.
Yeah.
You benefited from the VAR decision with Christian Pulisic's goal this evening, but is the game willing or able to accept the delays? It was 3 minutes, I think, or around that sort of period. You had to wait for that goal to be given.
I personally don't think the delay is the problem. The delay in the Premier League has been the decision being right or wrong, even after the delay. And that's where I think we're not getting it right. And we've had a few this season in our games. I've seen a few in other games. And that's where I think VAR needs to improve. Yes, we want to keep that time down, but if you get the right decision, I don't think there are too many complaints. So, yeah, for me, the fundamental problems at home have been that the decisions sometimes have been overturned in the wrong way, or VAR hasn't quite done its job.
Alison, in the middle there.
Frank, Kovacic scored.
Yeah, we've had a lot of jokes with Kovacic between me and him, and between I think probably the whole squad and him, because he's a player of such quality that should be arriving in and around the box more, should score more goals, and it's a project for him and for me and for our staff to get him more goals, and he could have scored 2 today. So I'm delighted for him, and I hope that's the start of something new, because as I say, with these attributes he should be scoring more. He knows that, so I'm really pleased for him.
Okay, we're going to do 2 more and then we'll have to finish. Deno?
Frank, hi. Arrizabalaga made a terrific penalty save, but what were your thoughts for the goal? I mean, it seemed like a bit of a fluke from Vas when he hit it from the right.
Oh, it certainly was a fluke. He didn't mean to score, which I think straight away makes it maybe more difficult for the goalkeeper, because they don't expect to go off the far top corner. But I think the cross came in too high from him. I know there might be the feeling that his hands were pulled away. I'm not sure he would have got there anyway. So I'd need to look at it a bit more. I think Kepa would be the best one, because he's very honest with himself. And if he feels he could have got it, I'm sure he would say that. But we can't look away from the penalty save. It wasn't just a standard penalty save, it was a fantastic one. So that's what top keepers have to do for their teams, to save you points, and he did that.
Okay, right, we'll leave it there. Thank you.